one of the best songs from whatever that is, if I can switch it. One of my favorite songs from all of the Witcher 3 soundtrack. That's also another peaceful one that I really enjoy. Hello, everyone who turned out. We are glad to have you all here. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this conference because there's a lot riding on it. I'm going to stop with the accent because it's kind of drying up my throat. There's a lot riding on this conference, and we got to see if Microsoft's able to bring it. They have to, one, bring exclusives, and they secondly have to bring really impressive technical specs on the Scorpio, and also a good price on the Scorpio. If they can do all three of those things, they will win this debate, unless Sony does something absolutely incredible that nobody sees coming, but we'll see how it goes. Yes, we have a green screen in the background. I've had a green screen for a while. I just never used it because I didn't think that it worked for talk gaming and stuff. But we tried it out on stream over on Twitch, and it kind of worked. So we're going to use it today, especially because I like it better than having an entire square, like just off on the corner for where like a floating head talking. So we're going to try it like this. But before we do that, I do want to say thank you to all of you. We hit 20,000 subscribers earlier today. Let me see if I can actually pull this up. Skokel Blade. Yeah, there you go. I want to pull this up just to show you how insane this is. So people were asking me if I was going to do something special for, let me switch, something special for 20,000 subs, and I was really considering it, but I was expecting to hit it like next Saturday. I was not expecting it to happen this quickly, so I'm very, very thankful. Don't get me wrong. I just was very, very, very unprepared. So I had an idea as to what I wanted to do, but it happened way too fast for that to actually work. But look at this craziness. So back on May 29th, 44 subs in one day, then 25, then 66, pretty good, pretty healthy. Then 201, 62, 60, 189, 466, 455, 75, that was a low day, 269, 355, 460, 360, or 363. Like, it's insane. And if we go to the live count, this has to refresh. It'll jump up here in a second. There we go. Like, look at that. This morning we were at like 19,902 or something when I woke up. It just blows me away. So thank you all, honestly and truly, for that. It really does mean the world, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I realized that you guys appreciate the content that I make when I put a lot of effort into it, and I'm very, very happy about it. So thank you. It means the world. I used to put a lot of effort into other videos and they wouldn't do very well. And it was really tough because you'd pour your heart and soul into something and then nobody would watch it. And it was really tough. But then I started making these longer form videos and it was really, really awesome. It was really great. And yeah, the nice thing about Social Blade is that I can actually show you this. How do I want to go back. I should have a button on this keyboard for page back. I don't see it. Anyway, so yeah, we're pretty happy. We're sailing happy. Social Blade, this is one of those sites a lot of people use to look at their favorite favorite YouTube producers. And like this stuff is so off. I'm just telling you, like this stuff that, notice this range, monthly earnings anywhere from $71 to $1.1 thousand per month. That's not true. That is not true at all. I wish it were true, but no, it's not. But look at this, like 3,000 subs in the last 30 days. That's up 352% over the last, compared to the last month. That's crazy. That's craziness. But thank you for that. I'm truly grateful. I don't even know what to say. It happened so quickly. I'm kind of flabbergasted. But one thing I do want to do before we get to the Microsoft event is I want to talk about what happened yesterday. So EA had a conference yesterday, and one of the things we were saying is it wasn't probably going to be worth our time to cover it live, in addition to some technical issues that we were having. It wasn't going to be worth our time to really work with it. just because it was going to be all sports and nothing new and kind of lame and boring, and it wasn't going to be great. So one thing that happened, I don't know why this gameplay is frozen. That's weird. That's weird. We'll switch to this. Can we go like that? Jump forward. We'll get some gameplay going. There we go. So one thing that did happen was an announcement about a new BioWare IP. It honestly looks like a Destiny ripoff, so I'm not really too excited about that. Plus, they have to do a lot more to win me back after Andromeda than just put out like 52 seconds of a Destiny ripoff. So I'll just have to wait and see. We should find out more about that game today, so we're not going to cover it too detailed or look at it too much. But yes, that happened. I wasn't too excited about that. The other big thing, and of course the only real large thing that they had to talk about, was Battlefront 2. Now, I do want to show you this. This is from a YouTuber named Doom49, I think it is. Let me switch to here. Doom49. So this is the gameplay of Battlefront 2, and people were asking me if I was going to make a video dedicated to this, but honestly, the only thing that really is interesting about this to me, about Battlefront 2 to me, is the single player stuff. And as of right now, we've been told nothing about it. They're keeping it very secret, which is probably a good thing in the long run, but it's a little frustrating right now. This multiplayer stuff that they're showing now is just what it should have been 2 years ago. Like, I don't know. I guess it's a Machiavellian type thing where they say, you know, if you, well, Machiavelli's thing was, you know, you got to be mean and rule with an iron fist so that when you're kind and forgiving, they're impressed by it and it means all the more to them. Whereas if you're just kind and give them everything they want right away, them being like your subjects, basically, or in this case, your customers, if you give them everything they want on the first go around, they don't truly appreciate it because they become entitled. But if you give them something kind of below their expectations at first, if you're mean or cruel or whatever, and then you give them something awesome, then they really appreciate it because they've seen the other side. They can appreciate the light when they know what the darkness looks like. And this is an example of what the game should have been in 2015. This is what it should have launched as, but they didn't. And they released like, I'd say probably an eighth of a game. And after the DLC, it was probably like half a game. But it wasn't a full game. This time, it looks like it's actually going to be a complete Star Wars Battlefront, which I'm very happy about. I love the originals. And so I'm very, very excited. So yeah, that happened. And some people are excited about it. I am a little indifferent just because it's not a game that I'm super into to begin with. I think it's because I've been made fun of so much because my name is Luke. So people are always like, hey, I'm your father. It's like, no one's ever thought of that before. Yeah, no, people have. You're not creative. So I've never been a big Star Wars guy just in general, or sci-fi for that matter. But this time around, I'm pretty pumped. We're going to try it. I just want to see a good single-player campaign, and then I will be happy. Deathstroke says, I hope they bring back Galactic Conquest from the originals. That would be great. I'm just not sure if they're going to. They've been very tight-lipped about anything related to single-player. And my personal bet would be, from my feelings about the game, I don't think they're bringing that back just because that's what they are doing. They're mean. But with that said, the other thing, the one thing that stood out to me, of course, the sports stuff was just same old. They're trying to add single player stuff to EA's sports games like Madden and FIFA, which I think is great. I think that's wonderful. I'm really glad to see that moving away from the multiplayer focused stuff. I get why multiplayer is such a big deal, but honestly, it's just not, my thing. I much prefer a great single player experience. Let's see. Mason Giles says Cyberpunk will switch you, Lukey. Well, I'm hoping Cyberpunk can make me a fan of futuristic stuff, sci-fi stuff. If anybody could do it, it would be CD Projekt Red. So I'm excited. As for other things, other questions in the chat, Game Reviews asks, do you earn money from the streams? If I do, I don't see any of it. I think Machinima takes it all. It's a little frustrating. Multi-channel networks are just a messy thing in general. People don't realize it, but you basically need a multi-channel network to protect you from all sorts of lawsuits or whatever that somebody might throw at you because you used a clip in their video, and so that can be helpful. It also makes it easier to get payouts and stuff. But the problem is that they can take anywhere from 40% of your total earnings. When you're a really big YouTuber, they might drop it down to 20 to 10%. But in general, they're taking a lion's share of your earnings for doing practically nothing 95% of the time. And it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Mason Giles says, I'm 98% positive we won't see Cyberpunk tonight, but I am open to surprises. It would be really cool if they demonstrated something on Scorpio. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, if the one thing that I would say would make sense for them showing it off in recent weeks is that CD Projekt Red was hacked, and like whoever the hackers were obtained access to their early design materials of Cyberpunk. So that would give them reason to announce it, so that stuff is just useless now because we know what the game looks like anyways. It makes sense, but I think they also regretted announcing The Witcher 3 like 2 years ahead of time. So we'll just have to see. I mean, I think a lot of companies are moving towards the Bethesda, announce the game at E3, launch it in the fall. That's what we're going to see with Assassin's Creed from Ubisoft. They're going to announce it and then release it October, late October. And I'm excited for that. Honestly, I read through, there was a leaked, I don't want to put it out right now, but there was a leaked Game Informer, and it's the actual Game Informer. If it's a fake, it's incredible, but either which way, it's probably the actual leaked Game Informer, and it's the one for Assassin's Creed Origins, and it looks incredible. It looks so great. I'm really, really pumped about it. I know I probably shouldn't be. They've burned me too many times, but development on this next Assassin's Creed started before Unity launched. That's how long ago. They started this in like early 2014. And you're talking about a massive team of thousands and thousands of people working on this game. The same team that did Black Flag is making it, and it's going to be great. As for when does the Microsoft conference start? 3 o'clock my time, so in 15 minutes. I'm watching the clock. We're going to jump over. We're going to watch it together live. Hopefully they get something. But the other thing that I actually found, and the only thing I found truly interesting from the EA conference, was A Way Out. Now, if you didn't see this, hopefully I can introduce it to you. This is a game that I think is pretty self-explanatory. We'll play it. Let me know about the volume in the comments if I need to turn it up, turn it down. I tried to do a pre-stream test, and so we'll try it. But I don't know how it'll turn out on your end. Each video seems to be different, so let me know about volume.
What's your plan?
It's my plan, and I decide what goes down. You got that?
Yeah. Come on out!
Haze
My
light.
name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director of A Way Out. A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story together.
You don't know anything about me, man.
Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game.
Look at that nose.
On the right side, you see Leo, who's already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now, if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get to kart with Vincent.
You know, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's, broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot!
Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Give me a gun! Get him! Yeah! Run!
Relax, man, I got this.
A Way Out. Coming early 2018.
So that's A Way Out, and to me it looks really, really interesting, mainly because we haven't seen this type of thing, this type of dedicated split screen, couch split screen in this type of packaging before. Yeah, of course you've seen table or couch split screen, things like Overcooked, for instance. That type of thing you've seen before, but this is supposed to be a narrative focused split screen experience. Now, I did hear the guys say it can be experienced online as well, so apparently you will probably be able to play this not necessarily sitting on the same couch, so you could play it on different systems, but I think it would make the most sense to play it on two different, or to play it on the same system. That seems to be what they're going for. But it could be really, really great. It could be really good. Or it could be totally disorienting and like trying to stare at this side of the screen or like this side of the screen at the same time as watching somebody else watching this, like switching between cut scenes. It could get a little disorienting and maybe that could be bad. I don't know, but it's at least interesting. They're trying something new, which is something that Lord knows we don't see very often nowadays, but we'll just have to, give it a shot when it comes out early 2018. I know that this is a game that would be really fun to do on stream. I think it could be really, really fun. And yeah. Is Dat Boy says the name is a call for help. They want, quote, a way out of EA. Oh yes, no, that could make a lot of sense. This isn't a prison. This isn't a prison. This is where they made the game. Yeah, they're trying to get out. Drunken Traveler says, "Hey Luke, you plan on doing this for the other conferences?" Yes, we're going to be doing this for. Well, tonight is Bethesda's. It's at 10 p.m. my time, so it's pretty late for most people. But let me pull up the calendar. So tonight, well, no, now it's saying, I think they moved it because my initial time was saying like 8, but that doesn't make sense now. I think it's 8 Pacific, 8 to 9 Pacific. I don't know. We'll double check, but it's tonight. Tonight is Bethesda's conference. We'll be doing that one like this as well. Then tomorrow is Ubisoft's, which of course we're covering. That I've been waiting for this for a long, long time. So we're kind of going to cover that. And then tomorrow night is Sony's conference, which Lord knows I'm going to watch. The guy that's going to be actually like doing the coverage of that, he said, I forget his name or who it is, but he said that he's going to be talking for a total of like 2 minutes, like 120 seconds over the hour or an hour and a half that they have. And all the rest is going to be games, which if that ends up being true, it's great. Plus somebody sent me a leaked schedule for the games that are going to be presented. Apparently he claimed, again, I'm not sure if this is true, so take it with a grain of salt. He begged me not to share specifics because he could lose his job, and he's working as, supposedly, he's working as an actual like tech hand for the Sony E3 conference. He's the one that actually switches the videos and hits play and all that. And so he got a schedule packet that told him the list of all the games. And it's interesting to hear that. Again, I'm not sure if it's true or if it's not. My guess would be that if he really didn't want to get fired, he wouldn't tell me his job and then say that that's fine to talk about, but not to mention the game specifically. But either which way, I'm sure he has his reasons. But what I can say is if that makes sense, if that ends up being true, if all of that ends up being true, which it seems very, very reasonable from my estimation, Sony's going to bring a lot to the table, which is why this Microsoft conference is going to be really important. But From Software, I think, is actually going to be the surprise. I think it's From Software is going to surprise a lot of people. I think they have to. I really think they have to. But no, Sony, if what is on that list ends up being what they show off, I think they're going to be in a good spot. I think they're going to be in a good spot. But again, it's all in contrast and comparison with Microsoft's. We can't just look at Sony's as if it's in a vacuum, because a lot of people are going to be deciding as they go into the holiday season if they want to commit and get a Scorpio or if they want to go and get a PS4 Pro or something. And so it's going to come down to the games, I think. Max Prod says, is there a new IP? Yeah, there was at least one that I remember. There weren't specifics on what the new IP was. It was just a name that I didn't recognize. And a quick Google didn't turn much up. So it's a new IP. But anyway, yeah, so all of the conferences are going to be really, really exciting and intriguing. I'm really interested to see how it goes. Grismo TV says, Lukey, where's your coffee? It's right here, buddy. Right here. I got it. Oh, look at that. You can actually see through the cup. That's great. I've had this green screen for a while. I think I've had it for like 5 or 6 years, but it's been folded up on my shelf and I've just never used it because it didn't really fit with my style of content. Rich from Review Tech, for a while I was babbling in his style of videos, but then I realized that's not who I want to become. No offense to him, but that's just not the content I want to be known for making. I want to do, I don't know, just more interesting stuff. I just don't like being a talking head, and in his case he literally is. And I'd prefer to do something a little more highbrow. But yeah, T-minus 5 minutes, guys. T-minus 5 minutes. We're in the home stretch. I'm checking. I did do checks on bandwidth and everything. We should be okay in terms of actual, like, bandwidth to watch and do all this. As many of you know, I am in Colorado, and we have Comcast here. And Comcast, they have all sorts of insane limits on bandwidth, and they'll punish you if you go above a certain rate or if you go below a certain rate, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. So yeah, introspective. Thank you, Silvio Caldera. Yes, introspective. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I just don't want to be a YouTuber who's known for doing the bare minimum and who you can find that same content somewhere else. I'm still finding a way to differentiate it. There's other YouTubers that I think do the type of, like the Witcher 3 video and the Unity video. I think there's other YouTubers that could probably have done those videos better. But considering those were the first 2 attempts at that structure or style of video, I think they turned out pretty well. And I think it's just a matter of trying to be, I think it's a matter of trying to be humble and remembering that you're not, you know, that great. That's why I keep the name Lukey Poo. People have been asking me if I'm going to change my name Lukey Poo. And I don't think I will, just because I think it's important to remember that after all, I am just a YouTuber talking on the internet about video games. I'm not like Winston Churchill. I don't really have anything amazing to say. I just am talking about video games. So having a name like Lukey Poo kind of constantly reminds me that I'm not that awesome. I am just a YouTuber talking about video games. And, you know, it's important to not take yourself too seriously. And yes, I have a pen behind my ear. Something Colorado related. No, it's just a pen. It's just a pen for taking notes on things I want to talk about through the conference, because I'm sure there'll be a few things. We're going to watch the conference. I'll try not to interrupt it too much, but if there's lulls or things that I want to say, we'll do that. And then also if there's comments that I want to talk about afterwards, then we'll do that. Grismo, where are you at, bro? He says he's in the 144p. Let me know where you are in the world. That'd be interesting, because right now the output for me is just fine. But depending on where you are in the world, it would be really, really interesting to find out where you are. I have stats on what people are watching in. And let's see. 44 people. We have 97 people here right now. I'll try to wrap this up quickly. But we have 97 people watching right now, at least from what I see. We have 44 people in 1080p. Now down to 37. We have 24 in 720p. And let's see, 8 people in 360. And we have, looks like 3 or 4 people in lower levels, lower resolutions, which is a little too bad, but that's kind of the cross that we bear. That's the cross that we bear for doing live stuff. Oh well. But yeah, also oh wow, we got people Denmark, UK, Florida, UK again, we got Ireland, great. St. Petersburg, Russia. That's awesome. It just amazes me. It amazes me the number of people we can have here all at once. They have also, I'm blown away. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. And I know I might get crap for it. I don't care that much because it's what I think. I'm blown away. Look at this, for instance. Let me pull this up. Let me share with you a little knowledge. This is the Microsoft's pre-show, and apparently this is in 1080p. I do not buy that for 1 second at all. If I switch it to 720p, you can't see a difference. They said they were going to be streaming in 4K. I can't tell the difference. It looks choppy and crappy either way. Anyway, but that's what they're doing. These people are paid. Somebody's calling me. I'm on stream. I'm sorry. I'm on stream. But like, these people are paid to talk about video games, and I was blown away at how few of them can actually talk. It was kind of amazing. Like, I get that they're hiring gamers to be the panelists on this, but it is just like, you'd think that you'd get like somebody who could at least talk a little bit, but apparently not. It's a little weird. Let's see. Derek D'Souza says, is it weird that I fall asleep listening to your voice? It's weird for me to think about, but I know that I watch YouTubers right before bed, so I guess it's a fairly normal thing. But I mean, it is just a weird thing to think about, that you can watch somebody from a different world doing that, and it's fine. But anyway, this is that IGN. I want to find Microsoft's dedicated stream because I think it'll be a little bit better. But I'm looking for it. I know they were going to stream on Twitter as well. So if push comes to shove, we can jump over there and watch it live there. Watch live now. Watch live. This looks like it, but it's really low res, like shockingly so. Is it gonna get better? Oh no, they're just showing different resolutions. Okay, this is what I'm looking at right now. Are they okay? 2013. Oh, they're revving up to 4K. That's what they're trying to do. I got it turned up. Turned up. Here we go. Keep me updated about volumes as well.
This is the 2017 Xbox E3 briefing.
What you got, Xbox? What you got? Blackness. Oh. Okay, this is weird. Okay. Okay. What do you got? You gotta blow me away. Geralt says, I expect an hour of them jerking off to their own hardware. That's a good bet. I've seen these cinematic things before.
I want games.
Oh, there's a Scorpio. Looks no different. Behold, the black brick. That's a little bit of a disappointing design, I'll be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Hey, no, stop.
Okay.
Good afternoon. To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV
VCR
online,
confirmed.
and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017.
Oh wait, I need to grab something. I'll be right back. Keep watching.
A group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console. We were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X.
Couldn't find it. Okay, I actually bet on the Xbox One X, actually.
Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide.
November 7th. Okay.
Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
Kareem Chowdhury. You know that you know what you're talking about, technically, when your name sounds like a type of curry. Was that wrong?
Thanks, Phil. It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X. From the beginning, our focus on game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit.
Look at the dust over my shoulder.
Power,
do you see that?
Compatibility, and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172
that doesn't mean that much.
gigahertz. 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory.
That's very good.
And 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth.
Xbox fanboys, we know what that means.
These are impressive numbers that are more powerful than any other console on every dimension. Because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room.
Again, I'm disappointed by the look of it. I
When
was
we say
expecting
true
something
4K,
cooler.
we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback.
Okay, at least they got the Blu-ray player.
Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more. So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One
That's
X.
very good. Kind of necessary, though. I mean,
But
imagine if that wasn't
for
true.
the team and me, that wasn't good enough.
You have to buy
We
new
wanted more.
controllers.
The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times.
Okay.
Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before.
Just in like anti-aliasing. It's nothing
And finally,
new, but it works.
craftsmanship. We meticulously paid attention to every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus. This is the fastest, most advanced processor to ever power a console. Our premium design means that every millimeter and every component within the console has been architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards.
It's not that high-end. Okay.
An engineer on the Xbox hardware
Glad
team
to see it.
invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to think all this technology and capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
That's not bad.
This is the system you asked us to build, and it has been a great honor to design and build it for you. I couldn't be more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do. Now, let's see what this monster can do.
Okay.
Exclusive world premiere.
Oh. What is this? Oh. It's just a race as far as I The thing I've never understood about these, though, is that they're tech demos showing off 4K graphics, but 99% of people are not going to be able to stream it in 4K. So what's the point? Like, this looks like a really pretty game, yeah, but I've never gotten why they do this. They did it when 1080p launched and was a big thing way back when. People watching 1080p streams and commercials on their 480p TV. What are you doing? Yeah, I got excited. I was like, I saw the desert. I was like, oh, okay. And then it's like, cars. I know some people really love them, and I'm sorry if you do too, but it doesn't do much for me.
Please welcome, from the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenewald.
Well, hopefully they're starting this out of the way to get it out of the way to talk about the good stuff.
Supercars are debuted at international auto shows, Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to buy it.
This year, we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing and esports. And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Okay. What? This is not a great start.
This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful road-going 911 engine ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox and Windows 10, Forza is one of the largest racing communities on the planet. You made this historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing, the digital and the real worlds are merging in an unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look at the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7 running on Xbox One X. I'm joined on stage by 2 presenters for our Forza Racing Championship eSports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to
I mean, maybe this is something that people who love these games care about, but for me...
Professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We start with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K and a rock-solid 60 frames per second. And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels of detail. Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafid Mountain Pass.
I'm just like, what are we even doing?
But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. Yes,
vibrations. Great. Great. I guess some people like it.
We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale. You can see we've made racing more dynamic and surprising. Dynamic puddles grow as the storm unleashes its fury. It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals. And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish.
Wow, you have skyboxes. That's new. Xbox,
Racing
this is not a good start.
In Forza. Whether running on the Xbox One family of consoles or Windows 10 PCs, Forza Motorsport 7 is the most technically advanced and comprehensive racing games ever made. With more than 700 cars, it features the largest collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches ever assembled.
Today, you are the first people to see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me,
you can drive the car.
So come experience the most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made.
If I can drive the actual car, you have my money, but who thought that was a good idea? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Who cares? Who cares?
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second.
Now give me a better
Today,
game to play on it.
We're going to showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer.
Bring it.
It is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games that we've ever shown on our Xbox E3 stage.
I'm waiting.
Games from creators large and small, games that inspire and challenge us, games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives, and games that push the boundary of our art form. Today, we will feature 42 games here on our stage.
Good. Get going.
Including 22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
Finally. That's a good sign.
Every one
for
of these
business,
games
not for consumers,
will
but for
play
business.
Great on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360. Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
World premiere.
Running in-engine at 4K? That's not in-game, in-engine at 4K. That's an important note. Okay.
To live without hope is to cease to live. Dostoevsky.
I love Dostoevsky. Yeah, this looks like a new Metro. I mean, the animation work is great. The cracked glass effect is great. And that's how it's done. I like the crossbow. I like that, being able to save your bolts. I really like that. Not enough games do that. Why don't more games do that? Like, you shoot somebody with an arrow, you should be able to pull it out and use it again. Hey, buddy. Rosie O'Donnell lives. She has replicated herself. Oh, I like that. Stick it in there. Stick it in there. Shoot it in the face. Get that thing some milk. Oh. See, the animation work is very good. But again, I don't know if this is like entirely cinematic or if this is gameplay. He said it's in engine, so that can mean anything. Ooh. Huh. It's like The Last of Us 10 years after. Metro. Exodus, nice. Inspired by the novels Metro 2033 and Metro 2035. 2018.
World premiere.
Another one. In-game footage. Okay, this is in-game. Is it running off of...
Are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Please welcome from Ubisoft,
Holy mother!
Thank you. Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Björk. Björk is the last Magi, the protector of his community.
Those are like sheriffs,
if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before.
Good.
So today, we are very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X running in 4K. And now, just for you, Björk is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle Medunamun.
World premiere.
My life is getting completed right now. I'm ready to die. Poop logo. Look at this. My goodness. All I've ever wanted to do in life is explore this stuff. Is that that looked like Alexandria.
Ah, Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
I thought he was dead. Our Medja, the last protector. Our
Medja.
Siwa has not been the same since.
Already the animations look much heavier, which is good. I tend to criticize games that don't look weighty, that look like they're floating. This one looks much heavier, which I like.
Be my eyes, Senu.
Senu. So the eagle vision is actually an eagle.
This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
Oh wait, look at the look at that. They have like a friggin' Skyrim-esque nav bar. I like that.
There you are, Medunamun. The next masked one on my list.
I like his hat.
Now it is my turn.
Oh, it froze for me too. Oh no. Oh crap.
Tip the balance of
there we go. Okay, it's back. It's back. Little heart attack. Madunamo. 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 Ooh. That's straight out of Zelda. But I hate mini-maps in games like this. I think it ruins it. So I'm really glad to see that added.
Better be careful here.
A little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn. Tall grass. Nice.
A fine bow.
So apparently you can poison the bodies. That's what that button was. So I'm guessing maybe if you want to kill an animal, you can poison a body and an animal will die if it eats it. See how you can poison it? That's what I'm guessing.
If the people see these dead beasts, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous. We'll pass for now. Guide me, Senu. Medunamun.
Medunamun. Medunamun. Medunamun. Yeah, the tall grass was there for ages. That's just what it instantly reminded me of, because that's the most recent game I played with it. Level up. That was groovy. Ooh.
You will die, Medunamun.
Medunamun.
Die, you bastard!
Look at this. Totally new combat system.
See what is mine.
Parries and I mean, it looks a little clunky.
Finally.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
At Xbox, we've always believed in the power of games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together and watch together. A whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better. This one's special. Of all the games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
Okay. Now, if they're starting out with the new Assassin's Creed, I think we're in for some good stuff.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across all Xbox One devices. Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Exclusive.
That's good. They learned about exclusives. That's what they needed to do. Those frame drops on the explosions. Rock Solid says he missed the first hour. If you want to go back, or half hour, if you want to go back and rewind, DVR it, they unveiled Assassin's Creed and Metro. It's probably worth rewinding. It was impressive. Are they going to have exclusive servers for the consoles? Because I think pairing up keyboard and mouse with controller people would be a little mean. That was good.
Exclusive.
This is what they need. Yeah, no messing around, just stack them.
Stick together this time.
What is this?
Why the fuck laps? No heroics.
Who uses Mixer? Yeah, Freddy, you should be able to go backwards. It should be DVRing this stream up to 4 hours, so that should be possible, I think. If not, you can watch after the stream when it's uploaded. Okay. It's a game.
Exclusive.
See, that's the sound we need to hear more of if they want to compete. State of Decay 2. That's what this is. I know windmills. That's State of Decay 2. It's gotta be. I've been waiting for this one.
What would you do if the world you knew was gone?
I'd play State of Decay 2.
All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love?
Samurai sword.
When the protectors can't even save themselves.
It's a little creepy that you're keeping those in there. Oh, look at this. No, that's not a place you want to be in the zombie apocalypse.
Your army's pulling out. Come on.
Is this just like a really narrative-based State of Decay? Is that what they're doing? If this isn't even State of Decay, I'll be blown away. It looks like State of Decay.
Last truck. Get in.
Want some of this? How about you?
In the original State of Decay, that would not work. You would die.
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
Yeah, this has to be State of Decay.
How will you choose a place to call home?
Yeah.
How will you build it? Work together to defend
Isn't that like the same exact church as the first game?
from the terror just outside the walls.
That would be a fun game to play on stream. Imagine if we all got together on the same server and we could all play it. That'd be great.
What risks will you take? What mistakes will you make?
I've never gotten the glowing eyes,
The only
though.
family you've got is about to tear itself apart. Will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
Ah, the doors. I forgot about the doors. Oprah Winfrey has returned. Such an underrated franchise right here.
No, damn it.
You done.
When you get in
Boogie
too
found
deep
you.
And realize no one gets a second chance.
How will you find the strength to carry on?
Obese zombies make a lot of
In
sense.
this world of the living,
Like, they would be the first to go, so naturally there would be a lot of them. Like, the skinny people, there wouldn't be many skinny zombies, I think, if you think about it. Or really fit zombies. But no, they have not mentioned a price for the Scorpio or the Xbox One X. They haven't mentioned the price, which is a little concerning. But maybe they're saving it for the end, and they're going to blow us all away with like a $299, and they're just going to eat $200 on every console. Hopefully that's what they do. That'd be great. I'd buy one. I like the art style already, but it's a cinematic, so that doesn't mean much. Oh, he's an escaped convict. They said 2 players remaining.
One player remaining.
And what a play from the Wounded Warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's going to take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is going to give them direct information. That red outline, there's a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's going to do? Getting ever closer, drawing that beeline, and now he's going to cloak it up. Is he going to walk in through the front door or what? Looks like he's going to sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one, twice. Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. That invincibility bubble's going to help him out and put on the fight of his life. There we go. The nice strike on Bloody Marrow. Bouncing it up forward. There we go. Oh, that was going to do the damage to the arrow to the belly. That's going to be the win for Bloody Marrow. Bloody Marrow wins the round.
Okay. The Darwin Project. Apparently it's like a Hunger Games type thing. And of course Minecraft. You can't go through one conference without Minecraft. It's everywhere. This is what we have to. We have to go through this to get the good games. You know, you got to pay our due. Back when I played Minecraft, we didn't have none of these servers. We just had good old games that we would play. That's what we did. We just play our video games. And we would go, we'd build a treehouse.
From Mojang, brand director Lydia Winters.
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft
You know it's bad when you look
mobile,
just like the presenter.
VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles. As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins,
I think she has broader shoulders than I do.
massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't
I've never
stop
gotten
there.
4K Minecraft.
With all this talk about
Like-
graphics, we're taking things one step further. Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft.
I can see her arm hair.
Super duper excited
I
for
can
you
see
to
her arm
try
hair.
out.
That was
One
weird.
that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
She looks like a gardener. Is that weird of me to say? That looks a lot better than it used to. Like, to make it look that good, we used to have to install mods. Super duper graphics pack coming fall 2017. See, that's good. That's good. You got fog, you got better water, you got, yeah, okay, I get that. Okay, I'll give you that. But on PC, you could have, like, we were doing this on PC literally like 5 years ago. Okay, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Whenever Minecraft came out. But this looks much better. I'll give him that. They probably just paid some dude to use his mod.
Minecraft in 4K. When the Minecraft
Give him like 100
team
grand,
showed
skip
me
out on
the
development.
first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomena. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store available for pre-order today. But bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that. Starting with the game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
World premiere.
Yay for cell shading. Fighters are ready. I feel like I'm having a stroke. Probably am. I don't think a single one of these clips has been longer than 15 frames.
Exclusive.
Okay. Looks like South America. Never mind. Okay, that explains why it has such a broad range. Is this Warhammer? No. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Oh, is this, oh, what the crap is it called? Wait a second. Is this going to be their new, like, Dragon Age follow-up? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Well, Black Desert, completely new. Okay.
Exclusive.
Looked interesting. Oh, Paris falling apart. Eiffel Tower in the background destroyed. I'm not familiar with Odd Tales. Already looks interesting. Like, small stuff is pixelated, but... Or is this just a cinematic and it doesn't actually look like that? It's like a platformer. If this is what like the gameplay looks like, I'm blown away, but my guess is it's like a 2D platformer type thing. Huh. Because I like the merged where it's like half pixel art and half realistic. I like that a lot. But I can't tell if that's just the cinematic. Francis Vendetti. First show. Oh, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. Coming when it's damn ready. That's weird. Are they gonna show a... Oh, Code Vein. This is the one published by Bandai Namco that everyone thought was the new Bloodborne. We haven't seen much of it. We've seen screenshots. Huh. I definitely see the combat inspiration. It's like an artsy Dark Souls. At least that's what they're going for. Running an Unreal Engine.
We've scoured the globe meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that in a single moment can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity.
Crackdown 3?
Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
All right, they've shown this before.
Exclusive.
They better have something that actually makes sense. Because previously, this game hasn't made any sense. I don't get why it exists, but...
Ah, the joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you, she's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, right for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them! Scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and up. There she goes.
Okay.
Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking. That was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus. Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here.
I like that they aren't taking themselves too seriously. They're joking about it.
Now, that is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much used to your crew bitten in two. Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave. Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh look, here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way. And so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks, and over time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away. And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, caught short in pursuit of their own legends. An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play.
It's a banana.
Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map.
Did he shoot himself out of a cannon?
Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pull your resources as you plunge into the unknown.
They haven't shown like the
It's easy to
exploration.
become a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming, and you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway.
This narrator better be in the game. This guy's awesome.
Don't mind that. It's probably nothing. Just kids. Of course, the premier plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure.
Okay, that's cool.
Good call on the double duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure, as a rule, is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back.
Looks fun.
And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot.
Strategic withdrawal.
Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue.
See, this would be fun on stream. This would be really fun.
If you can regularly beat the odds and get chests back to your ship, you'll be able to turn a tidy profit by trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece.
See, this looks like they took all the fun bits from Black Flag and then tried to make a game out of it. All the fun sailing combat stuff, they tried to make a game out of that. Which I'm all for. You can climb into the cannon. Okay, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. And then you just land and you take them on.
Here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew.
Okay, this looks fun.
And set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend.
Jump.
Just try not to be this one.
Okay, that looks fun. Early 2018. That would be fun. I get it now.
Exclusive.
Looks like No Man's Sky. Tacoma. Why would we pre-order it if we don't know what it is?
Exclusive.
That was a little weird.
World premiere.
10 seconds of something random. Buy it. I came prepared. Come on, you. What's wrong with this?
Come on!
Super Lucky Stare. Thanks, but no thank you. Oh. This is Cup, whatever. Cuphead. Cup Boy. 2 girls, 1 cup. I don't know. Been waiting for this. September. Finally. And yes, we will have we will be covering Sony. Bethesda tonight, Ubisoft tomorrow, and Sony. Crackdown 3, here we go.
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up because this is
Terry
far
Crews.
from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things too far. Today, you throw grenades. Boom. Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom. It's go time. Oh yeah, welcome to the agency.
Let's see how this works. Show the destruction.
Some people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is. I don't pay the cost, and they know the boss. Analyze my losses. Now I'm taking off. Yeah, I'm a beast. Man, I'm released. Ready to feast. Beast, not the least. I think that I'm number one. Just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. So you have a party. Are you a beast? Are you released?
They're not going to show destructible environments? Apparently not. That's the whole point of it, and they didn't show any. That was weird. Well, that's a good point, Dodo. Oh. They had to drop out for a second. But yeah. No, Dodo had a good point. They probably didn't show the destruction because it's not built to handle destruction in 4K. That's, if anything's a game that wouldn't be able to handle 4K, that would be it.
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games. I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
We're going to see actual Cuphead stuff?
Exclusive.
Nope. Aurora 44.
The dark is older than the light.
Oh, is this going to be another Journey thing?
Dawned, and we rose with this first light.
No.
But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable.
Huh.
We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
Ashen. Looked cool.
World premiere.
Ooh. Didn't say exclusive though. Oh, yep. Life is Strange. Sequel. I just played Life is Strange. That's a pretty incredible thing. Mm-hmm.
I feel numb. I feel numb in this kingdom. I feel numb. I feel numb in this kingdom.
I look like Chloe. Oh, this is a prequel. I bet you're playing as Chloe this time. Oh, there's the junkyard.
Rachel?
Before the Storm. Episode 1 of 3. August, I think it said. Not an exclusive, but I know
Please
some
welcome,
people will like it.
From Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Which is just an awesome name.
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering.
They've shown so much of this already, though. Time for more goldfish.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
You lose. Yeah, that wasn't much of a fight.
I like him. Bruce killed the boss. Come on, lads.
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system. 2 new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Oh, that was nasty.
I just hate the parry pop-up. I hate that.
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger. This never happened to me before.
You serve the Bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a 2-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the 2 heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
We're not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
So we already have a few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord. We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in 2. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together.
Just added a couple mods.
Stronger than ever, but they didn't
Mods on the
make me
Discord,
into
that
what
is.
I
Now
am.
they're mods in the chat. I meant to do that at the beginning, I'm sorry.
We've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
7 new orc tribes?
Grind you to paste. I hate big sticks. Cool, finally.
I like the varied environments a lot. Like, the fact that there's actual color. I like rainy days like everybody, but like, I do like some color.
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
Level 89, wow. His helmet seems to be clipping.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
I like the orcs having personality.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Exclusive world premiere.
Oh, I forgot that what this is called, but it's gorgeous. Depth of field really does a lot. It can be overused, but it does a lot. Beautiful. My word. As for people asking about mods, I added the people who are mods on the Discord server. So if you want to eventually be a mod, just get over there and chat a lot. If I notice that you tend to hold yourself pretty professionally and you're very involved, then I'll add you as a mod. But these guys have been mods for a little while. I just meant to add them at the beginning of the stream, and I didn't, because I suck. I do like the live soundtrack. Oh, look at that. That's impressive. Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Ori affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
Originals.
Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library, including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies. And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year. I'm proud of the library of games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free.
I would hope so.
And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates.
I saw The Witcher 3 on there.
as part of our Xbox
Titanfall
One
2.
X Enhanced program.
LS2, Injustice 2.
Titles like Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 7, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X.
How much does it cost?
Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup
Watch
of
as they don't
different
even
types
tell
of
us.
games for every type
Have a
of
heart
gamer.
attack.
We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage. From every corner of the globe, from developers large and small. 42 games, including 22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One. And you're also going to be able to play
$49.
all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters
the new Ouya.
on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family, and on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better.
Get your predictions in, price predictions in the
If
chat.
you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time. This week, you'll find Xbox One S available in the US for $249. And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499.
$499.
Be the first to experience unrivaled power and performance on the Xbox One. We close today's show by looking to the future with a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power
Cyberpunk?
and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X.
Cyberpunk.
Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
Never mind. But no, actually, $499 is a really good price.
New IP,
I think it was necessary.
It's the lifeblood of our industry. It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a complete...
Anthem's the only thing that's left. It has to be Anthem.
Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay.
And horrible
you'll
facial
enjoy with your
animations.
friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X. Here's John Warner from BioWare to show you Anthem.
Why do you look like a caricature of a sad old woman? That's what I want to know. They gotta blow me away with this.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Running in Frostbite.
Hey.
Freelancer.
Fraxling,
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
what did you do?
Already way better.
I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies. Just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
Honestly, this looks like the game they wanted Andromeda to be. I get that vibe. Like, they were making Andromeda, it wasn't working. They said, okay, we'll use some of the systems for this.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right. Let's see what's up here.
I mean, I'm sure there will be graphics downgrades, but...
It's hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I think they're making a point to show that the animation work is far, far better. know, BioWare. I'll believe it when I see it myself.
Hang in there. Almost there. Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. We should do that later with Kim.
Yeah, you could use the XP. Hello, treasure.
So is this meant to be a multiplayer game specifically? Because they're demonstrating a co-op right now.
I think we got some action there.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Prax's mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
I have time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round. Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, shipper storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
So it's really focused on
Hey, what's happening?
co-op, which is fine. But it's a little concerning. Unity did the same thing.
Whoa. This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
Huh. I mean, it looks really impressive. I don't know if they're trying to compete with like Destiny, if that's their competition, which it looks like it is, then they have a lot of work to do. But it is impressive. It is very pretty. But there's a lot they got to do right. Oh, Origins. Is that it? Yep. Okay. Well, so overall thoughts, let me know in the comments. My overall thoughts on that are like it's a like some of the games was like, okay, that's really cool. Others, it was just total like, what are we doing here? The opening with the Porsche, what the hell was that? Like, that was a little weird. That was concerning. But they did have an exclusive demo of let me pull it up here. They did have an exclusive demo of Origins, which was very, very impressive. Right here, this is from Ubisoft, the world premiere of it. Like, oh wait, what did that say? It said something, hold on. So the following in-game 4K capture has been edited for time. Okay. A little weird to clarify, but all right. I don't know, they had some cool exclusive stuff, but then it was weirdly paced. Like, they focused on weird stuff. I would have liked to hear more about, for instance, State of Decay 2. I thought if they ran with that could have been really good. And if they had just like explained what it is and more details on gameplay. I feel like they tried to show off a lot, which was good. But there's nothing that made me go, I need an Xbox One X, you know? And nothing that was like, I have to play some of these games. This is going to be cross-platform, you know? So it's not going to be exclusive. I don't know. I think they did a good job, but it wasn't so amazing that I think Sony is at a loss and is dead in the water. I think that they certainly have work to do and have to demonstrate that they have good games too. But Crackdown 3, which was the game a lot of people were waiting for, was really strange. Like, so weird that they didn't show off anything. They had Terry Crews say, forget dropping bombs, think dropping buildings. Like, okay, that's cool. Show me dropping buildings. Show me driving a car into the foundations of a skyscraper and then having that collapse. But no, they don't. They just show a bunch of weird colorized explosions and stuff. It was just weird. It was weird. I don't know why they did that. Probably because they had trouble running that in 4K. But they could have just said this is in-engine footage and shown that. It makes me think they still don't have it working. Because the whole point was that they were also going to have to do stuff with cloud computing to make it work. I don't know. As for Origins, the worldwide reveal of that, it's running in 4K on the Xbox One X. So we have to remember that this is not doing it justice to what it's running in. Running on PC with the graphics and everything boosted, I'm sure that some of the texture settings and stuff have been turned down for the sake of running it in 4K. I don't know, some of the graphics stuff, it doesn't blow me away. But as for the gameplay changes, the fact that the mini-map, for instance, right there is gone and it's replaced with a Skyrim-esque kind of... whatever that would be called, a banner whatever thing, it would be really, really cool. I think this is a good sign at the very least. I can't wait to hear more tomorrow, but it's interesting. I think it's definitely intriguing, to say the least. Geralt says, you saw the leak, Lukey. Is PlayStation's conference in trouble? As I said, if it is real, and I'm not certain that it is real, but if it were real, I think Sony is probably just fine. I don't think Xbox did anything that would blow them out of the water, especially because Sony has a lot of exclusives that people say, I need to buy a PlayStation to play. I didn't see anything shown off today that people would be so convicted that they would want to go and buy that. I just didn't see anything that, at least for me, I would be like, oh crap, I need to go buy a Scorpio or build a custom PC to play these games. I didn't see anything that incredible. Maybe somebody else did. Maybe somebody who's a huge fan of Cuphead would be into that. But also, they didn't show much on Cuphead. That was weird as well. It was a little weird. The things that I felt they should have shown more of, they didn't. And the things that I thought they shouldn't have shown as much of, they showed too much of. Like Minecraft. Why did they bring somebody out to talk about Minecraft? No one really cares that much, but they apparently felt the need to do that. So just a little weird. Just a little weird. I don't know. A little strange. But what are you going to do? Let's see. What was the other thing? What was the other thing people were asking about? I'm checking the chat. Deathstroke says it wasn't extremely great or impressive, just good. The Forza bit was definitely the low point. After Metro reveal, it started to definitely pick up. I agree. The Metro was impressive. And I can't wait to see details. A lot of 2018 release dates for sure, but no. And Boss is asking, but are all these games only for the Scorpio or for Xbox One too? That's what they were saying, is anything you can play on the Scorpio, just like with the PS4 Pro, you can play on the PS4. So none of these are exclusive to the Scorpio or to the X, I guess now. None of them are exclusive, but they are there. Like, you can play them on all of them, but they're also available on Xbox One S, the original Xbox, and then also Windows 10. And I remember I was always criticizing Xbox because I said that there's this weird thing where they don't get like console exclusives. And I was thinking, if you're going to charge what we thought back then was $600-700 for a console, people would just build a PC. I was wrong about that. Some people are dedicated to having a console. They don't want to mess with a PC, and I can understand that. As for the other tidbits, I think the $499 price point is probably a good one. I think they're probably cutting just about even, or they're even losing a little money on each of the consoles. But I don't think it's such a mind-blowing price. I think what you're going to see Sony do is they're going to knock down the PS4 to something insane like $199, and then the Pro is going to go down to $299, and it's going to be, they're just going to try to knock it out of the park with that, and then release a bunch of exclusive games that people have been waiting for, and that will excite a lot of people. If Sony pulls that off, I think it's going to be very competitive holiday season. If they can't do that, then it's going to be interesting. But this is already a little concerning. Let's see what this looks like. Pre-order Assassin's Creed Origins and get the bonus secret mission, Secret of the Pyramids mission. No, not right now. No notifications. Release date 10/29 or 10/27/17. Xbox One, PS4, and PC October 27th. Welcome to Ancient Egypt. That's cool. That's cool. I just want more gameplay details, which I'm sure we'll get tomorrow. Little concerning that they're still sticking with the pre-order bonuses and stuff, but what are you going to do? That's just the modern day of gaming. That's what we're dealing with. But this is what we're seeing right now. PS4, PC, rating pending. Probably M. But no, it's pretty cool. I'm going to try to get a review copy. I mean, if anybody's earned a review copy of an Assassin's Creed game, I would think it would be me, but you never know. They might have choice things, and they might have a cap on subscribers or a floor where they need you to get to before they'll give you a review copy. But we'll try. We'll try nonetheless. We'll give it a shot. But overall, I thought that the whole thing was interesting. I thought that they did a pretty good job, but it wasn't the mind-blowing demonstration that we needed. But now we'll see what they got. They need to blow us away. Sony, that is, needs to blow us away. I do want to point something out, though. Let me Google this. This is something that excited me. I can't type, apparently. This is something that excited me when I saw it. Here's a picture of it. Here's a picture of it right here. So this right here, F11, boop. Right here, you see in the background, you see this pyramid right here? I'll point this out. We'll finish with this. You see this pyramid right here? See how it's curved? And then it gets off at an angle and goes up. Not many people will probably notice this, but it goes up and curves. And it also has this weird kind of steppy one next to it. This shows their dedication to historical accuracy, and it tells us where this pyramid would be. These were for the wives of the pharaohs. They were pretty simple. They initially just built kind of mounds, and then they kind of evolved into this. But these were for the wives. But this step pyramid back here is a real thing, and it was for Snefru. And this is how you know I'm a nerd. This is from Snefru, and here's an actual picture of that pyramid. They call it the bent pyramid, because basically what happened is that they started building it up like this, you see? But then they realized that it was going to collapse under its own weight, and it was, whoops, oh, well, there we go. It started collapsing in on its own weight, and there were cracks developing and everything, and then they changed the angle, so you end up with this derp fest of a pyramid, which is kind of hilarious. And that's even shown in this little promo thing, which is cool. But yeah, no, overall, I thought it was a pretty good conference. I thought they did a pretty good job, but Sony just has to bring out the big guns, and we'll see how it goes. So tonight is Bethesda's conference. If you liked this, then I am very glad. I had a good time. Went on for a while, but what else are you gonna do? That's just how it be. But overall, it's gonna be pretty cool tonight. I hope they bring out something interesting. I do believe it starts at 10 p.m. my time, so in like 5 hours, and we'll live stream that one as well, just like this. If you can make it to that one, great. If you can't, that's fine. No worries. It's going to be uploaded to the channel afterwards, just like this one will be. So don't worry about that. And we'll go from there. But yeah, E3 off to a good start. I'm excited. I'm having a great time. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for turning out. And yeah, we'll see you. Thank you again for 20,000 subscribers. Means the world to me. Thank you, honestly and truly. But with all that said, thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.